Hey, what's happening, YouTube? All my road warriors, welcome to another ride and another rant. My name is Antonio. I hope everybody's doing well. Doing well in the health department and as well as doing well in the wallet department. It's pretty slow for a Saturday. Pretty slow for a Saturday. Not sure what's going on. I'm only averaging about, I don't know, 20 bucks an hour, maybe a little more. Saturdays you want to make at least 28 an hour on the average. So a little slow. Everybody's dining out a little more, enjoying their hot food straight out of their favorite restaurants' kitchens. And perhaps that has something to do with the minor slowdown. But it's a minor one, guys. A minor one at that. Nothing to be alarmed about. So I updated my Doordash app the other day and noticed that there's a new requirement. We need to now photograph the food that we're delivering, like Uber Eats, so and Postmates as well. For those orders that require you to leave it at the door, you got to take a photo of the food now. So when a customer says leave it at the door, in order to complete the delivery, you either take the photo, or if in the case when a customer comes out anyway, despite the leave it at the door instructions, you can mark down that you handed it off to the customer and then be on your way. So something new. It's no big deal, really. It's just it's good to take photos and cover your ass, and it's also a time saver. Some customers require you to call them. They'll tell you, please call upon arrival after leaving food on the door, and some don't. And in the past, I would always call the customer to let them know. I never just leave the food, especially if it's sushi or ice cream or some sort of food that is going to perish because of the heat. It is hot out here in most areas of the country. Summer has hit, and it has been pretty hot, man, all week in the 90s here in New York City. So you call the customer. You don't want to leave ice cream on someone's door, you know. Sometimes even if they put down leave it at the door, and it may only take 2 minutes in the hot sun for that ice cream to melt. So you want to make sure that they go out and grab that ice cream right away, or that sushi, which also is very much a perishable food in hot weather. And another thing, when placing food, you got to be careful where you're placing the food, because when you leave it at the door, you don't want to put the food like right by the door, especially what if they have a door that opens outwards? That was the case before. I delivered Mexican food to some guy who lived in a gated community. His gate was locked. He said just leave it outside. There was a little step. There was no room to put this food except right by the door, because he lived in a gated community and he lived like there was no sidewalk. It was just a step in the street. So I put the food on the step near his gate, his plastic, you know, those big plastic fences. So I get in my car. I see the guy open the door and slam right into the food. The food went tumbling. And he just picked it up. It was wrapped in plastic and stuff. It was in a tight paper bag, but hopefully he just had burritos in there and everything was okay. But if he had some open shell, soft shell tacos, then I don't know. He might have to rebuild those tacos on his table when he gets inside. But yeah, you know, in that case, I had no room to put the food. But don't put the food near the door, because customers are liable to open the door. You know, this was a fence a plastic fence gate. There wasn't a clear door. There was no way for the guy to see the food. And when he opened the door, he slammed into the bag. The bag went tumbling off the step upside down. Nothing fell out, but like I said, hopefully he just had burritos in there. Anyways, guys, little advice, small things here and there that can help better your experience, better your, make your customers happy. We want our customers to be happy because they're DoorDash's customers, they're Grubhub's customers, and they're our customers as well. So be well, guys. Be safe out there on the road. Be safe in general. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can watch my videos as soon as they drop. Until next time, keep riding and shining, folks. This is Antonio, signing off.